Star autograph Bronx edition 8x10s. All right, so there's 15 in a case here, and we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so good luck, Mike. And these photos TriStar's been doing over the last few months have been fun. They even got some tickets in some of them for some bonus stuff. So haven't hit one of the big ones yet, but you never know. All right, so right here. 1941 All-Star. And pitched complete games in both World Series that the Yankees ended up winning in 1941 and 1943. Deceased in 2005, you have Marius Russo. So Marius Russo, a former starting pitcher for the Yankees, and hey, he won an All-Star game. So, all right, these are like Pringles. So thank you, Mike. And we popped one, so now we're gonna pop two more. And I lost my pen. Well, more like I probably buried my pen, so I'll put this over here for now. All right, so let me know when you're back, Eric. And then we'll see what else we got here. And while waiting for that, I got a message a total here. So thank you, appreciate it. Hey, I like getting the ball starting rolling early, and we're probably going to have a basketball break tonight, so we just got to get payments in on that. I am just looking up something here. You're back? All right. Just give me 1 second here. Just want to make sure I have somebody the right total. All right. I should have that. And let's do this. So, top and bottom. Have we? Oh, yes. Yes. First one we got was 2017. 2017 at the National in Chicago, we were doing a break. And I threw in New York Dynasty baseballs as a skunk bonus, as we have done in the past. And we hit a Joe DiMaggio, a slab check and we've hit multiple things that were on the outside of the box before. So we've broken a lot of TriStar. So Eric, looks like we're going to start you off here with a Hall of Famer. Maybe not best known for being a Yankee, but he was on a lot of teams. All right. He was the first pitcher to win the Cy Young Award in both leagues. 5-time All-Star, 300 win club, 300 strikeout club, and Gaylord Perry. We had a 1/1 24-karat gold dip baseball of Mariano Rivera once. We also had a 16/20 of Mariano Rivera that I ended up getting in a skunk bonus. So I actually have that photo still, and I don't know. There was some consideration of that being a re-break prize if it's still around. Wink, wink. 150 spots gives the opportunity to jam that thing up. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think we've seen this guy before. And so #1 overall draft pick in 1967. So please, please, please don't let this be the end of pitchers hitting in the National League. Otherwise, I'm going to have to create a dartboard with this guy. All right, it's not his fault. He didn't institute the rule. But he was the first designated hitter. So that's Ron Blomberg for the Yankees, because all these photos will be for the Yankees. So if you like the Yankees, then this is the product for you. If you don't like the Yankees, doesn't mean you can't get them. There'll still be some good players. I'm sure Mickey Mantle and Joe DiMaggio would be welcome in most collectors' collections. Catfish just made the price of everything expensive. So again, there's a few Bronx edition photos. If anybody is interested, they are $59 a pop. And we got more. I got 2 full cases that I started with, so that leaves 27 left. And how many World Series have the Yankees won? So let's recap some of this info here. Basketball. Once I get payments in, we have enough to randomize teams. So if you want to get in, all right, there's a Leaf Best of Basketball, 17-18 Optic, Essentials Basketball, 17-18, and then the headline box, Spectra, 1920. I guess Zion can't be on all the boxes, right? Or Ja. Hachimura got some action on the cover. So it's R.J. Barrett's turn this time. So that is one break. I also want to see the Lucky's loot go tonight. So that's $134.95 a spot. Again, speaking of Yankees, we had a couple good ones come out of the last case. We had a nice Derek Jeter autograph come out. It was a dual relic auto. And we also had a Aaron Judge Topps Now that was numbered to 25. So some big stuff there as well. in Lucky's Loot, and we're still searching for case hits. So if you want to get a personal, that works for me too. 134.95 either way. Um, and we knocked out a few slabbed SIGs. All right, that again is a different style of product. It's all PSA slabbed IP signatures. They are 69.95 a piece. And again, last night we had like Bob Feller. We had Cliff Lee, who's actually not, not a guy you see a lot of autos of. It's not like he was a mass signer or anything like that in products. So that's kind of a cool one that we pulled last night. We also had a Jack Flaherty on a first Bowman and Luke Appling signed card as well. So there's some cool stuff last night in Slab Sigs, and I plan on putting some in the next break that we're putting up as well. So, thank you, Mike and Eric, for the personals. Does anybody else need anything from me right now? Otherwise, we'll start getting the wheels turning on basketball. And once we got all payments in, yeah, the skunk bonus video got run. I finally got a hold of somebody that was available. So, I mean, if you want, I can spoil it for you. In finest number 2, it ended up being the Cardinals getting the skunk bonus. So. And football, we moved up a spot in football. So we just need a couple more in football to get halfway home on that as well. Let's go over football, and let's go over past, present, and future. One more time. And that way, if anybody is looking to either jump in on those or make any requests for any personals, we can take care of that now. And then if we got nothing else, back to work I go. So I gotta fix that spelling error. That's driving me nuts. I just noticed that. Yeah, that is very true. Cardinals are on fire. We got 2019 National Treasures, 6 boxes of 2019 Flash, 6 boxes of 2020 Flash, a Score 2020 box just to make sure everybody gets some cards, 3 TriStar autograph mini helmets, and the skunk bonus is a Marc-Down Rebreak Premium Edition spot. Cardinals and Kyler Murray 295. Ravens loaded on both years 225. Bills from 160. Broncos Drew Lock and Judy 250. Lions are 95. 2 and the Dolphins are 250. Eagles on both sides good 225. Chargers as well 250. Seahawks and DK 150. Rams is 100. Panthers are 85. Burrow and the Bengals 250. Cowboy and CeeDee Lamb 225, Packers 175, Colts 120, Jaguars 150, Chiefs 175, which is just a fraction of what Patrick Mahomes just got paid on. Wow, 10 years. Colts 120. Oh, I said that already. Patriots 195, Giants 250. Titans 95. All right. Best bang for the buck teams. It's tough because you got 2 years, so it's a good thing because it gives both years some opportunities to get some big hits. And don't forget, because we got the Leaf stuff in there, you will see quite a few like A-tier autograph guys. All right. Half a bill. I thought it was 400 million. I gotta read the story. I only saw like a snippet of a headline. So because of that, I would very heavily value the big player guys, especially on the 2019 side because you have national treasures. So you have high risk, high reward with national treasures, but you really balance it out with a lot of possibilities in the leaf. So I would in this break attack teams like the Cardinals, the Giants. Um, that's a good question. I got to make sure I get all payments in, so I'm gonna get on the horse on that in a few minutes. You know, I would go after teams that are balanced on both sides, like the Ravens, the Broncos, the Eagles. Um, who else would I put on the list? It's got to be more than five. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys are usually strong in NT. Packers are strong in NT and have a major player in 2020. So Cowboys and Packers would make the list. Yeah, we'll leave it at 7. You know what? Throw the Titans in there just because they're so cheap. They're under 100. You get AJ Brown. Oh, nice. Number to 35. That's not bad. So, not bad at all. And good turnaround time. So I like that. So again, we started off the day opening a few of these TriStar Bronx Edition 8x10s. If anybody is interested, $59 a pop. And there's some nice ones to chase in there, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm wondering how much of it is guaranteed. That's the key number. Football contracts, you can offer them $1 billion. How much of it is guaranteed? All right. So I'm gonna have to read up a little bit on that too. So we're at 12 for the football mixer. 134. Hey man, uh, that is a nice guarantee. I got